know about our boys. Our boys are due for a good win and a good game, so they'll go out there and work their hardest. Looks, by just our first glance, looks like the kids that were just on the ice might be back out on the ice to play a game here. A couple big kids, a couple small kids, but big or small, our big kids are good, our small kids are good, so hopefully we got a good game moving forward here. I believe Coach Ford is on the bench by himself today. I'm sure that song is going to be rattling through his head, all by myself. But equipment manager's there trying to help out, so we'll see how that works. Not sure what the lineup's going to look like today. Probably not any different than a normal game day. We have hopefully somebody comes by me over here, because I'm going to be like a fly to a spider web. As soon as I see somebody, I'm going to drag them in and try to have a guest commentator for the day. But yeah, not too much has changed here, I guess. Looking forward, next week we got Rumsey Hall, same time practices, 7:15, and then Friday we go up to West Springfield for our second tournament of the season, the Icebreakers tournament. We'll be playing the Western Massachusetts Wizards, South Boston, and Holy Name. So hopefully the boys show up to battle in those games, and bring home some hardware. Got another minute on the board for warm-ups. Keys to the game. Really just keep it simple. Just play smart hockey. Don't let anybody behind you. Be hard on defense. Offense, pass and shoot. Put the puck low and hard. The low and hard pucks yesterday is what got us 2 goals. That game yesterday against Central really wasn't a bad game. I mean, we just made, every time we made a mistake, Central was there to put a goal in. So we just got to make sure that we ride hard and just really try to skate hard, no coasting. And I mean, it's not new. This is hockey. These boys probably have 100 plus games under their belts, probably more. So they know what to do. It's just execution. So buzzer's about to ring. Boys will pick up their pucks momentarily, and we'll start in a minute. Oh, we got a late addition here. Who is that? That looks like Jacob Colomello. Maybe I have to run to the potty or something quick. But been a great addition to the Icehawks for sure. All right, we got an interesting mix of kids on the other team here. Some big tall kids, Some very small kids, a small goalie, a big goalie. So they got one of everything, I guess. Interesting jerseys too. Connecticut Game Change. Oh, that's an interesting name. All right, as we get ready to drop the puck, we got Duncan and Colton with Jacob, Patrick, and Topher. Jacob won it back, D to D, up to Patrick. Patrick starts off down the zone, cuts in, cuts back, shot, blocker save, juicy rebound. Jacob puts it into the chest of the goaltender. Sorry about the angle here. I kind of have to do this a little covertly. There's multiple signs saying not to broadcast because of various reasons, I guess. But shot from the point, trickles down, unable to gets on net, but just bounces wide. Patrick whistles one just high on a short angle. Duncan dangles in, gets it down to Jacob momentarily. Then Duncan tries a low angle shot there, but unable to hit the net. Duncan pinches in, but gets taken out by the sniper. Good thing Jacob's back, collects the puck, gets it up to Duncan. Duncan gains the zone, sauces it into the net. Patrick regains the puck. Game Change looks like they're trying to break out right now, and they do. Game Change gets it deep. Oh, big hit by Jacob. Uba. Oh, stretches the ice, finds Patrick all by himself, off to the races. And he puts it in. Nice play. That'll be a Patrick Sadling goal from Jacob. Oh, that was Jacob Colomello. Sorry. I knew it was a Jacob. Nice job. Or maybe it wasn't. It was the other Jacob. Original Jacob. Don't listen to me. All right, Game Change breaks it in. Looking to make something happen here. Jacob Colomello and Miller fighting in the corner. Miller grabs the puck, skates north-south, gets down ice, gains the zone, puts a shot on net, and the goaltender able to stop it before Banfi tries for an extra attempt. All right, so we got Pancoast, Sweeney, and Miller with DeRoberts and Colomello at the point. Pancoast fighting for the puck, gets it free. DeRoberts tries to keep the puck in, unable to get it out. Colomello starts marching down the ice, cuts through the middle, and gets his pocket picked. Regains the puck, gets it to Pancoast. Pancoast gets it down, but Connecticut Game Change winds up icing the puck. All right, so heavy offensive presence here so far in the game. Icehawks doing a nice job of retaining pucks and whatnot. Like to see the speed of the game improve a bit. I think we're on our heels a little bit, although I do like Miller breaking down ice and making something happen. That's a great vision for the future. Colton pinches in and stops it at the point, but puck scribs back. Connecticut Game Change looked like they were going to go for a break. Sweeney breaking down. Ooh, shot. And the goaltender able to stop that. Sweeney had a nice look there. Hard shot. Just missed the mark. Oh, nice tip from, who's that, Steiner. Duncan shooting from the point, dangling, rips it low, just wide. Colton races over, but can't get to it. That's how fast the shot was. But really nice job at shooting on net with purpose, because Steiner had his stick there elevating, but just wide. Colton doing a great job keeping that stick out, keeping the body moving. Nice job. Strips the puck, and Icehawks go back the other way. Patrick going to work, walking in, rips his shot, goal. Yeah. When Patrick's got an open, got a clear stick inside the dots, and he's got a lane, there's very few teams that are going to stop him. And it seems like this team today isn't going to. All right. Puck one back and forth. DeRoberts sends it back to Palmello. Big boy in chase. There you go. That's good. Move puck. Up to Jacob. Fast transition. Nice job. Fighting for the puck on the boards. Jacob wins the fight. Sends it out. Topher on net. Oh, I don't know how that puck didn't go in 4 times. Bouncing back and forth. Sorry for the angle again. It's kind of the only option I have right now to kind of stay covert and be allowed to do this broadcast right now. Patrick working in the corner, trips up, and that should be an icing. All right, we got a change here. Miller, Pancoast, and Danfy with Colomello and DeRoberts. Pancoast doing a nice job winning the puck back. Gets it to the point. To Colomello, sends it in just wide off the net. DeRoberts swooping in. Uh-oh, we have our first choo-choo of the game here. DeRoberts gives it up. Game change, looking to get something going here. Unable to. Palmello calls for the puck behind the net, and we got a change of direction. All right, now let's start getting up ice. Up ice. Jankos gets it up to Miller. All right, come on, boys. This is a spot of our game that we are not doing well in. Breaking out of the zone. We need to start stretching the ice a little more. Forwards have to get up, stretch that, because the defense is compressing down on us. And that'll be on net, so we will have a stoppage of play. Okay, so we got Steiner, Sarsfield, and Sweeney with Colton and Duncan. Sarsfield wins the draw across to Duncan. Duncan's off to the races. Gliding through the zone. Sarsfield at the point pinching in. Sweeney Steiner able to keep the puck in. Shot hard and low. Juicy rebound out in front, but just unable to get a stick on it. Connecticut game change, trying to get out of the zone, and they do. But Colton is back. Send it across. There you go. Nice job. Gets to Sarsfield. Doesn't just misplay off the boards. Harasses the player to make a bad pass. Colton around the back to Duncan. Duncan up to Sweeney. Sweeney across to Steiner and Sarsfield, but just miscued. And we'll wave that icing off. Sarsfield doing a nice job getting the puck and just sailing high and wide. Sweeney getting the puck, working it back in the zone. Walks in, gets pushed off the puck, but regains it, tries to center, blocked. Sweeney gets it up to Colton up top, walks in, shoots it into the defenseman's chest. Oh, multiple shots, and I believe that was Sweeney that scored the goal there. Probably off I think Topher touched it, and maybe even Sarsfield. Okay, we got a 3-0 game right now in the Icehawks' favor. 8 minutes and 27 seconds remaining in the first period. All right, Topher comes down ice. His head up, looking to center the puck. Connecticut game change, breaking out, unable to control the puck. Shot on goal, padded aside. Patrick gains the puck, slows it down, puts it across to Carmelo, gets it out of the zone up to Topher. Topher looking across ice to Patrick, but gets intercepted at center ice. Connecticut game change, looking to come back the other way, fighting to get out of the zone. Finally do. Carmelo able to get it to Patrick across the ice. Patrick trying to set up. Just skating around everybody. Oh, Jacob tried to get that a tic-tac-toe play there, getting it back right up to Patrick, but a diving Connecticut player able to thwart that process. A lot of bodies flying around here in the last 30 seconds. Topher Ford, not afraid of a little physical play, that's for sure. Big drive from the point. Patrick low. Gets padded, saved into the corner. Patrick still with the puck. Connecticut looking to get the puck out of the zone. Swarmed. Duncan dangling. Gets it back up to Patrick at the point. Patrick down to Jacob. Puck scribs out. And that should be an icing if it doesn't hit the goaltender. All right. All right, puck went up to the point. Duncan sends it down to Patrick. Patrick lets it go by. Banfi to chase. Pankos gets it. Dodges one. Ooh. Gets lower than the player. Player puts himself into the boards. Pankos like a bat out of hell here. Kid is just flying on all cylinders. Duncan, nice job getting it up to Banfi, and we go back the other way. That's the kind of transition we need. Get the puck on the stick and move forward. Puck just out of the reach of Miller. Connecticut able to get the puck down. We do not have an icing right now. Holton sends it, rims it around the boards. He's got Banfi on the other side. Skates by it. Connecticut looking to set up here. Duncan gives him a shot. All right. Come on. That was a dirty play, but Walshy point blank save. All right, Connecticut player on the ice, but he gets up because realizes he's not actually hurt. Connecticut get it down in the zone. Duncan to chase. Holton seeing the lane, moves it up to Miller, but just out of his reach, and that'll be an icing. All right, Connecticut looking like they're coming back to life here a little bit, pressuring the Icehawks. Now is the time when we need to start. We need to step up and work harder to not let them just creep back into this game. As anybody knows, as everyone knows, youth hockey, you could swing scores pretty steeply, and that'll be another icing. DeRobert's giggling to Kevin. I think he called him on it right away. It's all right. Just need that clearance out just a little bit more cute. get it into the boards so it bounces closer to center ice. All right. Face-off back and forth, but eventually gathered up by the Icehawks. Connecticut making a march here, but loose puck. Sweeney flying through the neutral zone. Tries to center a pass. Pinballs back to him. Ooh, gets knocked down by big number 22. That will not be an icing. Roberts down to chasing. Gets the puck. Modified choo-choo here. Passes it up to Sweeney. Tries to get it out of the zone, but unable to, and finally does. Roberts in chase. Gets the puck down into the zone. Patrick scooping a puck up on the boards, whistles it, but hits a defenseman in the stomach. That's gotta hurt. Patrick working behind the net. Ooh, dangerous play. Connecticut player taking the puck out through the center, right by the goaltender. Puck whistles wide. Patrick gathers. Getting harassed. That's one thing. I don't think there's another player, possibly in the league, that gets harassed as much as Patrick does. I mean, every time that kid gets the puck, somebody's slashing him, hacking him, hooking him, grabbing him, punching him. So it's good on Patrick. He's just got to keep a good mindset and stay in there, because he's a very talented player and hard worker. All right, so 3 minutes and 5 seconds remaining in the first period. Icehawks have an offensive zone face-off with Jacob, Topher, and Patrick, and Duncan and Colton at the point. Duncan, nice shot on that, but we couldn't. We got to take the goaltender's eyes out of the equation here. Able to block her aside. Duncan gets it up to Jacob. Jacob weakly gets it across to Topher. Not sure why we're not going north-south here, but Colton gathers it, gets it across to Duncan. Let's try this again. No, not that's not the way we're going. Let's get up ice, boys. All right, that's 5 passes in our defensive zone. It's got to be 1 or 2, boys. That'll be an icing. Yeah, when we start playing with the puck in our own zone and almost come out and then pass behind the net and then almost come out, we just got to stretch the ice and just get up ice. All right, 2:17 remaining in the first period. We got a new fresh set of legs out here. We got Pankos, Banfi, and Miller with DeRoberts and Colomello. Oh, nice job, Miller. The Connecticut player looked like he was teeing up there, and Miller reached out and put stick on stick and just did the old stick lift and thwarted that shot. All right, so we have an offsides on the Icehawks. All right, same unit out there. Pankos, Miller, and Banfi with Colomello and DeRoberts. Ooh, Miller blocking a cross pass, knocks it into the zone and has a great attempt, but just out of his reach. Another great attempt by Banfi. Miller streaking into the zone, sends it back for Pankos. Nice pass. Pankos walking in, trying to do something. Oh, gets it to Banfi, just shoots it wide. Miller fighting in the boards. Pankos gets the puck, sends it in front, shot on net. Another shot, and Miller gets it in. Or is that, maybe it wasn't. Maybe that was Banfi. Banfi scores. I thought I saw that white stick flash. But team effort there for that forward line. Definitely putting a lot of pressure on the front of the net. That's something we really need to, moving forward in our season. Working harder in front of the net to to get good body position and stick position to clean up those rebounds, because all the good teams seem to be successful in that, and that's one thing that we're going to need to do to be successful. All right, we got a miscue here, a little offsides. Got Sarsfield, Sweeney, and Steiner with Colton and Duncan. Duncan gets it up to Steiner. Steiner sends it in deep. Sweeney to retrieve it. Tries a centering pass, but it's intercepted. Connecticut looking to come out of the zone. They're doing a little bit of the same thing we're doing, kind of playing cat and mouse in their zone, defensive zone. Finally get it out of the zone. We might have a bit of a odd man rush here. Duncan doing a great job of neutralizing body and puck. Colton scoops up the centering pass. Sweeney right out of zone. That's a great transition. Sweeney looking to sauce it across to Colton. Oh, just blocked in the centering shot. All right, Duncan looking to go to work here. I see dangling in his future, but no icing. I guess no dangling in his future right now. All right, Topher gets it across to Duncan. Duncan got a lot of ice in front of him. Takes a shot as the buzzer goes off, but unsuccessful. Okay, so Icehawks 4, Connecticut game change 0. I don't know what Coach Ford would tell the boys right now, being with the amount of success we're having, but probably just tell the boys to keep up the good work, keep skating hard, and let's go get shots on nets and work hard. I hope so. I was just promised by Peter Sadlin that this is where all the action is going to be this period. 15 on the clock. Start of the second period here. Topher getting the puck in deep and chasing. Riding hard into the boards, fighting hard. Patrick's coming around the net. Come on, give it up. Oh, Patrick to Topher, but just couldn't get good wood on the puck. The Roberts pinching in, but slid over his stick. Palmello to chase back. Roberts doing a little extracurriculars there at the line. Palmello gains the red line, tries to send it in, but Patrick gets nailed with it. Patrick coming in. Ooh. Strong pitchfork, but just wide of the net. The Roberts unable to settle the puck at the line. Gets it back right away, though. Jacob looking to get it. Patrick gains a puck. Hard shot. That's, as a goaltender, Patrick's 8 feet away from you. That's hard. He could shoot it just about anywhere hard, and those hard on the ice. 5-hole shots those are killer. Those are killer. Because as a goaltender, you're looking maybe high, maybe, you know, most kids shoot high, but Patrick can pretty much shoot it anywhere hard. Icehawks pinballing the puck around, unable to keep it in the zone. Shot on net, pad saved aside behind the net. Duncan Pankos breaking down the ice, decides to keep it, tries to split the two defensemen. Don't really like that call there. I think we should be a little less selfish. Maybe some kind of drop pass or something. But we have a high sticking on somebody. Looks like it might be Pancoast. Go! All right, I was yelling over the equipment manager, what are you doing? But he needs a helmet to be on the, because they don't have glass around the penalty boxes. Ooh, shot from the point, a lot of traffic in front, unable to get it through. Ooh, nice backdoor try there. Icehawks man down for another minute, 15 seconds. Big shot, more traffic in front. Got a couple of big walruses on this team. The Roberts streaking out of the zone. Past one. Oh man! And that'll be a delayed penalty. Can't do that. The Roberts was flying. I hope I got that on camera. That was the result of hard work from the Roberts. Just skating hard. All right, so we'll be skating 4-on-4 for 49 seconds. And then our Icehawks will have a 5-on-4 for the Carmelo just skates by the puck. The Roberts coming around, sends it down, but gives it up. Game change looking to get the puck down zone, but miscue. Carmelo tries to skate out, gets it robbed from him. Out of the zone. Just out of the zone. All right, no sense of urgency here. 7 seconds remaining in the 4-on-4. Icehawks just taking their time, letting time go down. All right, so we have a power play now, 5-on-4. Steiner entering the zone. Shoots it on net, just wide. Carmelo to get it. Oh, gives it away. Patrick able to grab the puck. Kind of unsettled puck. Starts driving it out of the zone. Sends it up to Jacob. Jacob misses it, and that'll be an icing. All right, penalties, I think that says 3 seconds. 3 seconds remaining in the penalty. 10:47 to go in the second. Score 5-0 Icehawks. Ooh, nice save by the goaltender. Hard low shot. Finally, Patrick stops the shot, but unable to collect it. Ooh, centering pass from Topher just got intercepted. That was going to be Patrick off to the races for sure. Patrick comes into the zone. Topher out in front. Patrick gets it up to Jacob. Jacob stepping up. Oh, fires off the goaltender's mask. Looks like he's all right. Topher going to work in the corner. Gets back and breaks up the play nicely. Oh, Patrick somehow stops the puck. Oh, hits the underside of the crossbar. You think that was back bar? Yeah. Miller gains his own, looks up, sends it on net. Puck squibs out. Connecticut looking to move down ice. Dangerous pass through the middle. Bankos there. Miller looks to set up. Centers it. Boys are getting a little too fancy here. Bankos tries to get it deep. Kind of fans on the puck. Oh, come on. Oh, Walsh saving the beauty. Banffy pitchforks it over to Miller. Miller looks up. Let's make a move. A hard shot wide. Oh, Banffy centers it, but Miller just kind of didn't stop in front of the net. Just kept running. Bankos getting back. Nice job. Yeah, this is a CAC game, I believe. Not the 2-2, obviously. Miller with some room here. Dangling. Oh! Bankos comes in and steals the puck and gets a nice scoring opportunity there. We'll have a goaltender change here. Goalie did a nice job. All right, you see 97. See what this goalie has to offer us. All right. Icehawks trying to keep puck in the zone. Roberts does a nice job of keeping his own. Sweeney tries to pass to himself. Steiner tries to get up to the point. Carmelo centers it, but pretty much a giveaway. The boys seem like they're like a step off right now. Just not really in stride with each other, and that shows going off sides like that. All right, we'll have an offside face-off just outside the offensive zone. All right, dunking across the Ford. Ford unable to keep a handle on it. Connecticut tries to break out, and they do, getting the puck down deep. Robert rims it around to Topher. Tries to get the puck out of the zone. Eventually does. Yeah. Come on, it's your puck, Tope. Nice hit there. Tope gets it around. Gets it back to Patrick. Patrick going to work. Sends it over to Duncan. Come on. Oh! Duncan snipes it. Woo! That was a nice shot. I think the goaltender started to rock to his right because he thought it was going to be a centering backdoor pass, and nope, top shelf. Mama hides the cookies. All right, 6-0. 5:40 remaining in the second period, rather. Connecticut won the faceoff back. Icehawks relentless, keeping this puck in the zone. Wow. Banfi and friends here fighting hard. Colton slaps it to the net. Oh, Miller. Thought Miller was going to get the puck settled on his stick there. Duncan, like a whirling dervish out there. Just loses an edge. All right. It's not the time to start slowing down, boys. It's time to speed up. All right. With that, Miller breaking down ice. All right. Sends it to nobody. Got to keep your head up in that situation. Sweeney grabs a puck, sends it centering pass for Connecticut. Just sent high and wide. Bolton down ice. Puts on the brakes. Sends it to the net. Gobbled up by a big glove there. Big black glove. All right, Sarsfield, Sweeney, and Steiner on the ice here with Carmelo and DeRoberts. Sarsfield almost takes out the player and the referee there with a stiff poke check. Sarsfield walking into the zone, heads up, drops it back for Sweeney. Just didn't have enough room to do anything with it, and that'll be an icing. All right, Sarsfield at the dot. Connecticut wins it back. Rims it around the boards. Carmelo able to get it, but gets deflected into the stands. We'll have another offensive zone face-off. Same unit out there. Sarsfield, Sweeney, and Steiner. The Triple S. With Carmelo and DeRoberts. Puck up to the defense, just trickles out of the zone, and Connecticut able to go off to the races. Carmelo does a nice slide tackle. Ooh, tricky, but that'll be another icing. All right, just a little over 3 minutes to go in the second period. Icehawks 6. Connecticut game changer 0. Icehawks lose the face-off, but through a couple of series of events there, wind up having Carmelo rush down ice, gets a low-angle shot on Sarsfield, grabs the rebound, goes to work behind the net, but just gets the puck taken away from him last minute. Carmelo marching back in, big slap shot, blocked up into the air. Steiner back to Carmelo behind the net, but just out of his reach. Sweeney saves the puck at the zone. Oh, nice setup. DeRoberts hits the slap shot one-timer. I think first one-timer slap shot of the year, successfully done, but just not able to get it in the net there. That'll be an icing. Nice play of events there. All right, so we got Jacob, Topher, and Patrick, along with Duncan and Colton at the point. Duncan gets a strong pass up to the point. Ooh, passes it over to Colton. Colton walks in, fires, and buries it. Nice job, Colty. I hope I got some of that on tape. Colton did a great job. Instead of staying at the blue line, he tucked in behind the opposing player and got the pass and got a nice lane to walk up and pick the corner. Nice job, Colton. Good awareness. Patrick and Jacob trying to do a little give and go kind of deal there. Ooh, Colton just picked his pocket, get it out of the zone. But Icehawks regain possession. Jacob walks in, stick check to side. Patrick gets the puck, sends it up to the point. Colton sends it on net. Oh, gobbled up by the goaltender. Jacob was there. He wanted that rebound. 1:21 remaining in the second period. Pankos, Bamfy, and Miller with Carmelo and DeRoberts. Pankos wins it back. Miller gets it up to Carmelo. Carmelo sends it down the sideboards to Miller and Pankos. Miller gets it back, but goes under his stick. Just under a minute to go in the second period here. Roberts doing a nice job skating around ice here, and that should be, no icing. 40 seconds remaining. To Roberts, that means the Roberts. All right, Panko's fighting hard in the neutral zone. $18 seconds. Panko steals another puck. 10. Oh, just out of the reach of Miller. Got to keep those feet moving. Roberts for the last second shot, just off the mark. Yeah, hey, we've had it done to us before. I need a hero. All right, so 7-0. Icehawks playing decent. Could be a little cleaner with the puck here and there, but playing lockdown defense, which is great. You know, just getting it's funny, games like this, you know, the puck's just bouncing our way right now, and we're moving our feet, so we just got to keep doing that through the third period. Maybe put in a couple more, and then then it's it. Sunday fun day after that. All right, Icehawks ready at the face-off. We're Sarsfield, Steiner, and Sweeney, Triple S with Duncan and Colton on defense. Excuse me. All right, Sarsfield able to win the puck back. Duncan gets a little love tap from the Connecticut player, and everybody on the ice knew it was an offsides, but I think the refs took a minute to dangerous pass there from Duncan. That's something we don't need. We need to play our game the whole game. Big shot from the point, just whistled wide. Sweeney looking for Steiner, just bounces through his wickets. Duncan collects it up the ice. I hear Coach Ford saying it. Get up the ice. Steiner doing a nice job getting bull rushed by probably the biggest kid on the team. Ooh, Duncan with some fancy footwork. Ooh, big lost an edge there, big dog, and slammed it to the boards. Duncan gangling down ice. Let's see what he does here. Ooh, turns. Just ran out of room there in the end. Put it into the goaltender's stomach. Puck up to the point. Carmelo walks in, fires low and hard. Connecticut gains the puck behind the net. Comes up to Carmelo, sends it down. Tries to get it to Topher, but just out of its reach. Roberts gets puck, gains the red line, sends it in deep, and hits one of the Connecticut players, and it stops at the line. Roberts fighting for the puck. Puck squibs out. Topher able to gather it, sends it in deep. Jacob draws a penalty there. I'm not sure. Pretty sure Connecticut wants that one back. That was unnecessary tripping penalty there, for sure. All right, so we have a power play for the boys. Sadlin, Jacob, and Topher with Carmelo and DeRoberts at the point. Carmelo gets it up at the point, sends it over to Jacob. Topher working behind the net. Oh, sauces it to Patrick. Patrick, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots. Goaltender put through his paces there. Patrick had a bunch of chances there. About four or five shots in that volley. Goalie's got to be feeling a little good about himself there. Icehawks going to be getting a penalty. I don't know why it's a hooking. Patrick was getting hooked, and the kid let the stick go, and it was stuck in his skate. So he just tapped. He did a gentle tap to get it off him, and we get called. I think the optics were bad there. So we got 4-on-4 for about a minute, I believe. Shot there, just whistled wide. Ooh. Duncan takes a big hit in the corner there. Pankos off to the races. Gets stripped of the puck, but still fighting hard. Icehawks able to keep the puck in the zone. All right, Colton all by himself here. Settle the puck down. There you go. Duncan dribbles it up to Sarsfield. Sarsfield if he's got a little speed here, he could get a shot, but just edged out by the Connecticut player. All right, so we're going to be man down for 22 seconds here. Connecticut working into the zone. Oh, Sarsfield doing a nice job of intercepting that shot and then almost getting it out of the zone, but just not quite. All right, we got all even here. Penalty is over. Oh, well, she able to find the puck there. Kind of got scooted around. All right, 10:38 remaining in the third period, 7-0 Icehawks. Well, she kind of woken up there. Steiner out to Sweeney. Sweeney across. Breaks through, gets it over to Miller. Miller over to Steiner. Working the puck behind. Oh, Sweeney. Shot on net. Saved. Kind of a pass shot, but kind of trickled through, and goaltender was there. So we'll have a offensive face-off to the right of the goaltender. All right, we got Miller, Sweeney, and Stein with Colomello and DeRoberts. Steiner going to work in the corner. Gets it over to Sweeney. Breaking out, Colomello intercepts a pass. Sweeney back into the zone, but unable to get anything going there. Colomello at the point shoots one in, and goaltender gloves it for a stoppage of play. Quick face-off, one across to Steiner, but he wasn't ready for the pass. Could have had a quick shot there. Miller settles puck, gets him in front, slapped around. Sweeney going to work, sending it to Miller behind. Miller rims it, but nobody's there, and it'll be a foot race with Colomello and Connecticut player. Sweeney doing a nice job of centering it. Gets it over to Miller. Miller takes a couple nice elbows. Gets pushed into the boards. Keeps fighting for it though, which is great. Oh, gets the puck and sends it in, but off the pipe. All right, Duncan dancing with himself there. Not sure if Duncan was dangling in the dark over there by himself. Almost falls down. All right, so 8:48 remaining in the third period. Icehawks win the face-off back to the point. Duncan sends it down the sideboards to Patrick. Patrick puts it on net off the blocker over the net. Topher fighting to get the puck back, gets it across, but out of the zone. Duncan getting chased by Connecticut player. Puts the brakes on and turns direction up ice. Stops the puck, dangles in. He's got a guy. Topher buries it. Nice job. Dangling, dancing Duncan comes down, draws the defense, and sends it across to Topher, who has time to settle it on his puck, on his stick rather, and find the back of the net. Nice job. Very nice job. All right. Patrick winding up, decides not to shoot. Dances around the entire team. Almost gets it to Topher. Come on, Pat. Give the puck up. Nice. Gets it to Topher. Looks for it back. One-timers it. And goaltender saved it. Kind of tense moments here. Didn't know what was going on. All right, offensive zone face-off. Hancoast, Banffy, and Miller with Carmelo and DeRoberts. Carmelo gets it, sends it into the net, and Miller just kind of does a flyby at 8-0 with just under 8 minutes to go in the third period. That was a smart call from Miller. Just you could play hard, but at this point it's big hip check from Carmelo. I love it. Doesn't shy away from physical contact whatsoever. Miller grabs the puck, comes in, guards it, but just whiffs. Just fans on the shot. Connecticut breaking down ice. They got their big boy line on. Shot just low and wide. Banffy gets the puck out of the zone. Miller, another hard drive to the net. Gets bodied down. Oof. Shot wide of the net. Oh, big collision from Bancoast. Oh, Mello. Oh, sorry, I missed that one. Oh! Shot sticks aside by Walshy. Sarsfield tries to get it out, but it's intercepted. Puck is weakly thrown in front, but Colton gets it out. Gets it up to Steiner. Steiner's breaking out. Tries to pull a fast one, but unable to get it by the defenseman. Colton sends it over to Sweeney. Sweeney looking his chops. Defense backing up. Sweeney took a shot off a shaft. Colton runs in, takes a slap shot, but unable to get it on net, and that'll be an ice. All right, 5:28 remaining in the third period. I think it's about 50 degrees out, and it feels about 50 below in here today for some reason. Not much of a palace, if you ask me. All right, face-off one and frozen on the dot. Puck squibs up to Duncan. Duncan dangles. But unable to get anywhere on that one. Connecticut looking to break out of zone. Big hit from Duncan. All right. Young man shaken up. Man, that goes in the highlight reel. I hope the young man is okay. But clean open ice hit, shoulder to chest. So nothing illegal there. Just a good hit. I think he's probably just more shaken up than anything. All right, player gets up, lives to play another day. All right, we got a personnel change here with 5 minutes to go. Patrick, Jacob, Topher with Carmelo and DeRoberts. I thought Patrick was going to take the face off there for a second. He got so close. Topher steals the puck, is off to the races. Looks up, sends it across to Patrick. Patrick back to Jacob, but just off cue. Very nice job of passing the puck there. A great job, D to D to the try to get it to Topher to go in, and just off his stick. If he would have been able to gather that in, he probably would have been able to slow down enough to let the Icehawk player out of the zone. But we do have offsides. Topher back to Carmelo, or actually DeRoberts now. DeRoberts to Carmelo, back to DeRoberts, slaps it out, up to Patrick. Patrick tips it ahead to Jacob. Jacob comes in, strong position, puts it on net. See, in that case, I'd love to see some kind of drop pass or something other than just going hard to the net. You know, at this point of the game, let's set a play up here. You know, let's get an offense going and get some movement and some backdoor tips and stuff like that. But I guess beggars can't be choosers. All right, just over 4 minutes remaining in the game. The same personnel out on the ice. Carmelo retrieves it, sends it up to Jacob. Jacob hits it in deep. Patrick chasing. Topher chasing. Puck gets squibbed out of the zone. Carmelo settles the puck down and sends it out of the zone. Carmelo gets it up to Jacob. Jacob pitchforks it over to Patrick, but just through his feet. Jacob gets the puck back, comes in, looks to set up, sends it in front, and that's a goal. Nice job. Patrick just nonchalant, walking by, just tips it in. That's the kind of stuff we need to have to happen. Individual effort is great, but team effort is the way to go. Very nice job. Duncan gathers the puck from the faceoff, gets it over to Colton. Colton gains the line, sends it in. Banfi loses the handle. Connecticut coming out. All right, no icing. Duncan coming around the net, sends it around to Banfi. Banfi tries to get it up to Mancos. Miller grabs it off to the races, a one-on-one here. Ooh. Oh, man, nice try. Fighting through a defenseman. Able to get a little bit of a shot on the goaltender, but he's able to stop it. Big shot from Duncan at the point, trickles around, plays tic-tac-toe there. Colton gets the puck, settles it up, sends it to Banfi. Banfi pitchforks it back into the zone deep. Miller to Chase, grabs it, sends it back around. Colton pinching in. Banfi at the line, able to keep it in. All right, boys, come on. Colton dangling at the point, gets a shot on net, and dangling back and forth. Colton looks great this game. A lot of confidence. You don't really like to see this type of lopsided game, but sometimes it's good for the younger players, which is pretty much our entire team, to gain some confidence. Hey, listen, I can get the puck at the point, and I can walk down, and they can do things, so good on you, boys. All right, Sarsfield gets it up to the point. Oh, jeez. Connecticut's starting to throw the bodies around a little bit more right now towards the end of the game here. Icehawks pestering. Weak shot, just wide. Boys are starting to scream and yell. I don't know what they're doing. Sarsfield pushes it ahead, unable to, finally gets it out of the zone. Ooh, Walshy stick save away. So Roberts going directly through the puck and just steals it. Nice job. Defenseman thought DeRoberts was going on the boards, but he rounds up cutting through the center of the ice and comes down and just shoots the puck wide. Under a minute to go in the third period. Connecticut able to pitchfork the puck down ice. 45 seconds remaining. DeRoberts may. Oh, sorry about that. Roberts may have gotten away with one there. All right, 30 seconds. All right, foot race. All right, you don't need to do that. Come on. Just keep it clean. Patty steaming up the ice, 13 seconds. Five. And that'll be the game. All right. Icehawks able to win this game 9-0. A lot of positive things. A little sloppy here and there. Intensity could have been a little bit higher for the boys, but pretty decent on defense, smothering pucks. There wasn't really much. But all in all, pretty good game. Nice way to end the weekend with a win, leading into our icebreaker tournament next weekend. So great.